Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Philippians 4:11 says, I'm not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. Yesterday, he talked about greatly rejoicing because the group of people that these churches that he has planted, founded in and of themselves to come and minister to him by meeting his need. But he sits here and he says, but I have found something. Even in the midst of my need, I found contentment. I found this place to be at peace, regardless of my situation. You want to know where he was at? He was in prison to the place that he was chained. So he could look at his chains and see contentment. That to me is amazing. And so looking at your situations of life, the one that causes the stress, the one that causes you maybe not to sleep at night, the one that brings that spirit of discontentment so greatly that it consumes your mind. What do you do with it? I think the first place that we need, the first thing, because he said he learned it. It's not something that I think automatically comes on us. We walk through it and we learn it. We're going to put this into practice. The first thing is to realize that contentment is not based upon outward situation. Contentment is not out here. Contentment is not based upon your workplace life, your home life, your relationships. That isn't where it can be found. Because in one of those places, I guarantee you there's a stress point. But that's not where contentment is found. Contentment is found in here. It's found in this solace with God. It's found in this relationship with the Lord, based upon him and his provision. It's solely based in a relationship with Jesus Christ. That is where contentment floods into our heart. It is not out here. I find so many of us, so much of the time, trying to change our circumstances, because if our circumstances change, then you know what? I'm going to have contentment and I'm going to have peace. And then you know what happens? Walk into that circumstance and all of a sudden, what we thought was going to bring contentment is not there. And this is why. Because it's found in here. It's found in the strength, finding your strength and finding your place in this world based upon your relationship with Jesus Christ. And he goes on to say, I want to give it away. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That verse is quoted probably almost more than any other. And here's why. Because discontentment is a seed that grows, that breaks our fellowship with God. And he said, you want to find it? Find it in Christ alone.